help yourself. And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Squire Skimp in the John Down store and restaurant talking to Lum about the mysterious voice. Listen.
Lum, you're fully convinced that Abner has no connection at all with the voice, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was wrong about that, Squire.
Well.
He's been just as scared as any of the rest of us. And all he was hiring Cedric for was just to be his bodyguard.
Yes, I know that, but now, Lum, are you sure that isn't just another story that he's told you? Something else to throw you off the track?
Oh, no. I can tell when Abner's telling a story. It's wrote all over his face. He couldn't hide nothing. His eyes sort of bug out when he's telling one.
Well, I didn't think myself that Abner would do a thing like that, but on the other hand, he was the only person we've found so far that has had anything that resembled a motive for making these mysterious phone calls, too.
Well, to tell the truth, Squire, I doubt if Abner even knows what a motive is.
Well, Lum, why was he so secretive about hiring Cedric for this job and his bodyguard?
Well, the whole thing about that was he didn't want to admit that he was that scared. See, none of the rest of us had bodyguards, so he never wanted to know that he had one.
Oh, yes, I see, yes.
On top of that, he figured it'd look extra silly for him to have a bodyguard when he never even got a call from the voice.
Yes, well, of course, those calls that you got at the store might have been for him, mightn't they? You just happened to answer the telephone.
Well, that's the excuse Abner was using, all right.
Yes, well, to be honest, Lum, I never did think it was Abner. I was just following your deductions to see where they'd lead to. No, I think we've got to look elsewhere for our mysterious voice.
Yeah, now that I think about it, it was pretty ridiculous to suspicion Abner. And it's even more ridiculous to think he'd ever be using Cedric for the voice. Cedric couldn't get on the telephone and talk in a mysterious voice like that. I'm starting to giggle.
Yes, no, this isn't the work of a boy like Cedric. And I'll tell you, Lum, if these calls continue, I suggest that we call a meeting of some kind here, too.
A meeting?
Yes, organize a citizens investigating committee or something like that and look into this thing.
Wait a minute, Squire. I want you to see something.
What?
Look out in front there.
What is it, Lum?
Abner and his bodyguard.
Oh, there.
It is sort of comical when you think about it. Look at Cedric running from tree to tree. Thinks he's hiding.
He looked more natural swinging from branch to branch.
If somebody'd take out after Abner, Cedric never even see him. He's so busy hiding behind them trees. Look at him. He looks like he's stalking a moose.
Yeah, I don't know, but I believe Abner'd be a whole lot safer without that boy trailing along behind him with a loaded shotgun that way.
Yeah, that does seem sort of like asking for it, don't it?
No, wait a minute. Has Abner got on colored glasses there?
Granny's, I believe he has.
Why, yes, he has. Sure the world.
I wonder what them are for. What if he thinks there's going to be an eclipse today? Looks more like rain.
Yes, it does look like it's clouding up for rain. Sure the world. Oh. He bumped right into that post there on the porch. Must be the glasses.
He's going to kill himself one of these days if he ain't careful.
Yeah, well, of course, it's just like that voice keeps telling us, death strikes without warning, all right.
You'd quit reminding me of that. Come on in here, Abner, and take off them glasses so you can see where you're going.
I can see all right.
For pity's sake. I knowed you'd do something like that.
Who put all them tin cans right out in the middle of the floor there?
They weren't out in the middle of the floor. You was heading in the wrong direction. Now take off them glasses before you kill yourself.
Oh, yeah, maybe I better. They are hard to see through. I believe I put too much black paint on them things.
Now you can just stack them cans right back where they was at.
Right now?
No, wait a minute. What in the world did you put them on for in the first place?
Well, I'm trying to disguise myself a little bit. Hello, Squire.
Yes, how are you today, Abner?
Oh, tolerably, I reckon. See, if that mysterious voice is around town, why, don't pay to let yourself be thrown around looking like yourself,
Well, them glasses ain't gonna fool nobody. You look like you always did, except a little sillier. I don't know what you're so scared about anyway. You ain't got no calls from the voice.
No, but I bound you I will. Earl Pomeroy got one last night.
Earl Pomeroy?
What's this, Abner?
Yeah, they called last night. Earl was sitting there in his parlor and his phone rang. Ain't you fellas heard about it?
Why, no. It's the first I knowed about it.
Well, what did the voice say, Abner, about the same thing he said to the rest of us?
No, way I get the story, he said something about disasters hitting them.
Disaster?
Yeah, then he said something about a fire. I forget now just what words he used. Miss Pomeroy told it to Miss Quincy, and then she told Elizabeth. But That's how I found out about it.
Well, I do know. Born girl about a far, huh?
Yeah, that's the way I got it from the women folks.
Well, whoever it is, it looks like he's branching out. Wait a minute.
Ah.
Hope that ain't our ring. I grant it is. Abner, you answer the phone.
No, you take it, Squire. You're closer to it.
Well, after all, it's your telephone, not mine. I shouldn't be answering other people's telephones.
Well, that's all right, Squire. We don't mind.
No, I'd rather not, Lum. That's the seems thing to do right
There
here.
it is again. Abner, get up there and answer that. I've taken a chance on answering it a couple of times before you got here. It's your turn now.
Well, all right, just a second. Let me get these on them first.
Well, what do you want to put on them colored glasses for? You won't be able to see your way to the telephone.
Well, don't you see what I'm doing, Lum? If that is the voice and I answer the phone with these on, he'll think he's got the wrong number.
Yeah, that's a good idea. What's the matter with me?
Hello? I can't hear nothing.
Well, natural. You got the receiver about 3 foot from your ear. Put it up closer.
Oh, hello? Oh, well, howdy, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, I got you all right.
That's a relief.
Oh, well, you needn't worry about that. Well, that's plumb silly, Elizabeth. Just don't think no more about it. Oh, I'll get home tonight, all right. Well, you just stop worrying now. All right, honey. I will. Yeah, I will. Goodbye.
Well, now, there's a thoughty woman for you. Worried for fear the voice will get you, huh?
No, she ain't worried about that. She's worried for fear Cedric will get me.
Cedric?
Yeah, she don't trust him with that loaded shotgun. She's trying to get me to stop having him for my bodyguard.
Well, I don't blame her too much. Does look a little silly, Abner, walking around with him following you that way.
Just so as I can keep walking around. That's all I'm interested in. I don't care how I look. She's trying to tell Elizabeth that, too, but she still insists that I get shut of him.
Well, I don't see why it makes that much difference to her.
I don't either. He don't make no fuss around the house there at all. Sleeps good and sound all night long.
All night? Does he sleep over your place, too?
Why, natural. That's when a feller's in the most danger.
Well, I'll flaunt you good.
Sleeps right outside the bedroom door. Don't make hardly any noise at all. Oh, he snores a little, maybe.
Well, where does he sleep? On the floor?
Yeah, Elizabeth took down a pallet for him there and gave him plenty of blankets and comforters to keep him warm. He's comfort, all right.
Well, that was nice and thoughty of her.
Say, I believe it's starting to rain out there, men. I'd better run along before it starts pouring any harder.
Yes, it is coming down pretty hard.
Yes, it is. I'm going to make a dash for it, and I'll see you men later.
Yeah, so long, Squire. Dang it, I hope we don't get no cloudburst out of this.
Looks like it might be a gully washer. She's sure coming down. Better let my bodyguard in before he gets washed away, too.
You better let him go on home, Abner. That's what you better do.
Well, I can't now, Lum. He's paid up till tomorrow afternoon.
Well, now, there's another thing. You can't afford to hire no bodyguard. You ain't got that kind of money. Especially now that we've lost the bus business to Luke Spears.
Well, that ain't my fault. You went to that meeting the other day like you're supposed to. Why, you might have talked that bus executive into giving the business back to us.
But it was your fault I never went.
I was the one that tried to get you to go to it.
Yeah, but I thought you was just setting some kind of a trap for me. Trying to make me go out of the front door there so Cedric could take a shot at me.
Oh, Lord.
If you'd have told me that he was your bodyguard instead of being so secret about it, I never would have thought that about you.
Well, how did I know what you thought? Serves you right for thinking such things about me.
Well, ain't no use to argue about it now, I reckon. We done lost the business, and ain't nothing we can do about it now. Might have to close up the restaurant, I don't know.
Help, they got me, Cedric!
For pity's sakes, Abner, get down off of that counter. Scared me half to death.
Well, what happened?
That was just thunder.
Oh, no, did I thought sure the voice had thrown a hand grenade at me. Lum, will you help me get down off this counter?
Why should I help you?
Well, you put me up here.
I never done no such a thing.
Well, you must have. I couldn't have got up here by myself. I've never been able to jump this high in my whole life.
Well, just wait till it thunders again and get down the same way you got up.
Now, Lum, come on now. Give me a hand now. What's your bike?
Ernest, I'm going to enter you in the high jumping contest at the Independence Day picnic.
Yeah, maybe you better wait and see how the weather is, Lum. Better wait and see if I'm still alive by then, too.
Oh, you'll be alive. You're going to let that voice get you so tore up, Abner. More than likely all it is just somebody just trying to prank us.
Well, I don't know. He sure picked out a terrible subject to be pranking about, that death and disaster.
Yeah, but I don't believe it means nothing. Look how many calls he's made and ain't nothing happened yet.
No, but you never can tell about these things neither, Lum. So guess when them mysterious voices get to calling up around town there, I'll tell you now, I get
Well,
worried.
don't cross your bridges before you come to 'em.
I ain't crossing nothing. I'm just a worried man. That's all I am.
My notions on this whole
Hey,
thing...
Look, listen to that. That's a fire alarm.
My granny's it is.
Oh, my goodness alive. That's it. Sure as well.
Well, don't get so excited. It
Huh?
might just be Dick Huddleston making an announcement about a sale or something.
Oh.
Hello? How's that? Well, I'll be dad blamed. Hi, Granny Abner. That's what it is, all right.
Huh?
Earl Pomeroy's barn's on fire, struck by lightning.
On fire. I noticed, and the voice warned him just last night about that. That thing means business. Hey, Cedric, bodyguard, come in here.
Well, maybe Abner's bodyguard isn't such a bad idea after all.